welcome to the 2021 Physics Commencement Reception. My name is Mark Alford. I'm the chair of the Physics Department. And wow, this is a sort of deep breath moment. What a year this has been. I want to thank everyone in the department for pulling together in the face of the unprecedented challenge that the COVID pandemic has landed on us. And I know it's been a huge effort for the faculty, for the staff, and also for the students who've had to navigate this whole new landscape of learning methods and hybrid classes and online interaction and a whole different way of living their lives. I also want to thank the parents who helped them make it through. Your support for your children and for the university has been essential. This time last year, I don't think any of us expected that in 2021, we'd be having to do our physics recognition ceremony online again. Right now, we have the same optimism, but I hope with better reasons. Just yesterday, we got new guidelines from the provost that will allow us to start having in-person meetings and start recreating the personal interactions that have always made the university a great place to live, work, and study. And then by the fall, we're all hoping to be offering in-person instruction in at least the vast majority of our classes. So that's our optimism about the future. Now, let's, without more ado, start on the recognition of our graduates and our prize winners. Okay, so let's start with the Varney Prize. This is awarded in memory of Robert Varney, who was a member of the faculty for many years, and this prize was established to commemorate his deep and long-time interest in physics instruction. The prize this year is going to go to Irene Anthony, and with honorable mentions, which I will get to in a second. So Irene Anthony was nominated by Marin Hines, who said, "Irene is one of the best students I've ever had, embodies everything I could want in a student, incredibly hardworking, intellectually curious, and always actively engaged. In spring 2020, she earned the top grade in both lecture and lab, over 100% in both classes. Irene understood not just the physics concepts we were teaching, but also the critical thinking and problem-solving skills. As an AI last summer, she came up with the idea of creating a set of study skills videos to help students understand how to approach intro physics, writing a script, which is almost exactly what I would have written to tell students." So with that ringing endorsement, we congratulate Irene Anthony, the winner of the Varney Prize. Now, we're very lucky to have many good and dedicated students, so there are several honorable mentions in the Varney Prize. One of them is Daphne Dye, who was nominated by Marty Israel, and he said Daphne is one of two who would have gotten an A+ from my section, and she was always in class, when there were classes, sitting near the front of the room and fully engaged. So congratulations for the honorable mention, Daphne Dye. Another honorable mention for the Varney is Jonathan Song, who was nominated by Ryan Ogliore. Ryan said that Jonathan had a deep understanding of the material and asked probing questions in class, called me out when I made a mistake on a problem that I was doing on the board. Yes, we professors love that. We had interesting conversations after class. He had the top grade in my section. So congratulations, Jonathan. And the last honorable mention for the Varney Prize is Cathrine Summers. This was Augusto Medeiros nominating, saying, "Cathrine was always very engaged and interested in constructing her own understanding of the material. She would ask good, insightful questions, and I could always count on her to speak up when I asked the class a challenging question. She approached problems like a scientist, making a hypothesis and trying to follow it through to get an answer. She is what we think of when we talk about an ideal student." So congratulations, Cathrine Summers. All right, so WashU has a chapter of Sigma Pi Sigma, the National Physics Honor Society, and we take this moment to honor and congratulate the newest members of the chapter, the Sigma Pi Sigma chapter, and those are Max Huang, Eleanor Hunt, Asa Kalish, and Viktoria Ohstrom. All right, so now to graduating people. We start off with graduating seniors. Getting a minor in astrophysics and astroparticle physics is Michael Jasso. Getting a minor in biomedical physics is Rachel Redelfs. And then the minors in physics are Jonathan Borowski, Joshua Gilberstadt, Daniel Hoffman, Noah Contour, Shuhao Li, Jason Oberstein, Tyler Schoen, and Maxwell Woods. Congratulations to them. And our graduating seniors graduating with a major in physics, those are Jeffrey Ahlers, Samuel Brusselow, Edward Flaherty, Max Huang, Eleanor Hunt, Asa Kalish, Alana Labaschin, Viktoria Ohstrom, and Chipo Raranje. Congratulations, all of you. So we're going to say a little bit more about each of you, that you let us know about your experience here. So let's start with Jeffrey Ahlers. He's graduating with high distinction. He did a research project with Erik Henriksen on diamond defect quantum sensing for probing novel quantum magnetic phases. And he was a Greg Delos Summer Research Fellow in 2020. His future plans are he's going to do a PhD at UC Santa Barbara. Congratulations, Jeffrey. Samuel Brusselow, he was a 2020 Metzger Family Foundation undergraduate research fellow. For his research, he worked with Sari Pastore, analyzing electron scattering and momentum distributions for alpha particles and carbon-12. He wrote Python and Fortran to post-process and analyze data from quantum Monte Carlo calculations, which Sari and her collaborators will be using in further research projects. So congratulations to Samuel. Edward Flaherty was in the Mid-States Consortium for Math and Science undergrad research, that symposium, the virtual symposium in 2020, talking about using Shack-Hartman sensors to isolate mirror deformations. Congratulations, Edward. Yuji Max Huang, pictured here, graduating with distinction, won the Nishi Luthra Senior Prize and is in Sigma Pi Sigma and Pi Beta Kappa. He was a physics tutor for 3 years, and in 2019, he did undergraduate summer research with Professors Buckley and Liu doing field programmable gate array single photon detector processing. And he has a few words here that I'll read. Thank you to Jim Buckley and the other professors for all of their support these 4 years. I wouldn't be here without any of them. Thank you. Thank you, Max, and congratulations. Eleanor Hunt is also graduating with distinction, member of Sigma Pi Sigma and Phi Beta Kappa. She was a 2020 undergrad research fellow working with Erik Henriksen, and she was a mentor in the Learning Center and did an internship with HP Sustainability Department in 2018, as well as study abroad in Iceland. So congratulations, Eleanor. Asa Kalish, graduating with high distinction, member of Sigma Pi Sigma and our Diversity, Equity and Inclusion Committee. He did his 2019 undergraduate summer research and did a senior thesis on general design principles of the eukaryotic cell with quantitative fluorescent microscopy with Shankar Mukherjee. And he was also an assistant in the observatory and lets us know that he enjoys sashiko embroidery and baking. So thank you, Asa, and congratulations to you. Alana Labaschin, she was a major in physics and also a minor in psychology and anthropology, Alpha Phi Omega, and did undergraduate research in the med school, including in MEDEX online medical initiative. So congratulations to Alana. Viktoria Ohstrom, a lot to say here. Sigma Pi Sigma, she was a Compton Fellow, president of the Society of Physics Students, a member of our DEI committee. She did quite a few research experiences, one in France, one in MIT Lincoln Labs, one at Lawrence Livermore, worked with Sobotka and Circle, assistant to our peer-led team learning coordinator. And there's a couple of things to say about that other people have to say there, so I'm going to read them. One is Marin says, Viktoria has been instrumental in peer-led teaching and learning. Over the past 3 years, with 3 different PLTL coordinators, she's been our one constant. Her contributions and dedication have gone a long way to help make PLTL the thriving program it is today. And Robert Vitto, who is our current PLTL coordinator, says, Viktoria Ohstrom worked with me for the last 3 semesters. She made invaluable contributions, proofreading and offering insightful suggestions to improve the weekly problem sets. Viktoria was always diligent in performing her assigned tasks at a very high level while completing them in a timely fashion. And Viktoria's future plan is to go to MIT and start a PhD in nuclear science and engineering. So Viktoria, you've done a lot with us, and congratulations and very best wishes for the future. Chipo Raranje, 2020 Luminescence Honorary VP of Service. She did her 2019 undergraduate summer research at the University of Pittsburgh School of Medicine with Dr. Calero. In 2018, she was a Washington University Student Associate, undergraduate assistant in instruction in our department, a member of Deneb Stars, a member of The Well, which is a Christian outreach group, and was a residential advisor. And her future plan is that she's going to be doing a master's degree in medical physics here at our very own med school. So congratulations to you, Chipo. Okay, so a prize now. Let's talk about a prize winner, the Nishi Luthra Senior Prize, which goes to the outstanding senior physics majors based on their performance in physics courses selected by the department's major advisors. And our prize winner is Max Huang, who maintained a perfect 4.0 GPA in all physics courses. Congratulations, Max. Okay, so that's it for undergraduate degrees. Let's talk for a second about master's degrees. We have 2 students graduating this year with master's degrees, and they are Nurken Nurlybekov and Valeria Villegas. So here's Nurken Nurlybekov. Congratulations, Nurken, well done. We've enjoyed having you, and well done on getting your master's. Valeria Villegas. So she was a member of our JPP program, a graduate student senator, member of our DEI committee, a physics graduate mentor. And I won't have to say anything too detailed because other people have made comments. Valeria is strongly committed to diversity and inclusion and works to build a more diverse and inclusive environment in STEM, said Sauri. And I think we all know that's true. Valeria has been an extremely active member of our department, and even a booster of our department to the outside world, for which we're extremely grateful. And let me read some words here from Valeria. I've enjoyed researching with Professor Tikhonov and most recently with Professor Nusinov on band gap prediction models. Thank you to the entire physics department, faculty and staff, with special thanks to Sauri, Zohar, Eric, Shirley, and Miss Mary. Thank you to the graduate mentors in the 2019 cohort. I'm so proud and honored to call you all friends. Shout out to Andrew, Luis, Nicole, Ali, and Arman. I wouldn't have made it without you. Finally, thank you to my parents for their continuous support and sacrifices that made this possible. So we're sad to lose Valeria, but she will be going on to do doctoral studies in physics at Northwestern University, working with Istvan Kovac on machine learning applications in network dynamics. So congratulations, Valeria, well done. PhD degrees. So this year we have the following students receiving their PhD degrees: Quincy Abar, John Cavin, Benjamin Grober, Zachary Hughes, Jonathan Munro, Arifa Sherafati, Min Kyung Shin, Sierra Stoen, Yikong Stephen Sui, Nathan Walsh, and Hui Wang. So we're going to go through alphabetical order. Quincy Abar did his PhD work with Henrik Krasinski as his advisor, working on X-rays from warped black hole accretion disks. And he's going on to be a postdoctoral research associate here at WashU. Congratulations, Quincy. John Kavin, he worked with Rohan Mishra and Li Yang. His thesis was computational design of two-dimensional transition metal dichalcogenide alloys and their applications. And he is going on to a postdoctoral position as well in the Department of Materials Science and Engineering at Northwestern. Congratulations, John. Benjamin Groby, another Krasinski student, working on flux variability in gamma ray blazars. And he is going to go on and work for the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, which is just taking root here in St. Louis. Congratulations, Benjamin. Zach Hughes, advisor is James Buckley, with whom he did his thesis on Towards an Understanding of High Mass Gamma Ray Binaries, an investigation using current observatories and the development of a future GeV instrument. And Zach is also going to continue to be here as a postdoctoral research associate. So we're lucky enough to get to keep him for a little while longer. Congratulations on your PhD, Zachary. Jonathan Munro worked for Cater Murch, and his thesis title is Partial Measurements of Quantum Systems. He is, having got his PhD in April, he is going on to work at Boeing as a microelectronics physicist. Congratulations, Jonathan. Arifa Sherafati, her advisors were Ralph Bessel and Joseph Culver. So she did her thesis on separating signal from noise in high-density diffuse optical tomography. And Arifa is going to go on to be a postdoctoral research associate in the Culver Lab here in the med school at Washington University in St. Louis. So well done, Arifa. Myun-Kun Shing. She was working with Timothy Lohman and Anders Carlson as her departmental advisor, and got her PhD actually last July. So her PhD was on the specificity of SSB binding to its interacting proteins and multiple allosteric effects of SSB C-terminal tail on assembly and DNA. Having got her PhD, she is now a postdoctoral research associate in the Department of Biomedical Engineering here at Washington University. So congratulations, Min-Kyun. Sierra Stowen. Sierra Stowen's advisors were Mark McDaniel and here in the department, Francesc Ferrer, also got her PhD about this time last year, formally. Her thesis was on peer-led team learning in calculus-based introductory physics, implementation and evaluation, as we heard before, a very important aspect of our introductory physics course. And she is going on to be a special consultant to the provost and VP of diversity at Rosemont College. Congratulations, Sierra. Well done. Yikon Stephen Sui did his PhD thesis under Bhupal Dev as his thesis advisor. The title is New Physics with Ultra-High Energy Neutrinos, and he is going on to Epsilon Data Management Chicago, where he's a data scientist. So congratulations, Yikong, well done. Nathan Walsh did his PhD thesis with Marty Israel. His thesis title, Super Tiger Elemental Abundances for the Charge Range Z between 41 and 56. And he is also staying around with us as a postdoctoral research associate here at the university. So Nathan, congratulations, and we'll be seeing you some more. Hui Wang did her thesis with Yon Wang and in the department, Anders Carlson. Her thesis title is Development, Validation, and Application of Electromyometrial Imaging to Non-Invasively Image Uterine Contractions. And after getting her PhD, she's on to Houston to be a seismic imaging analyst. Congratulations, Huey. Okay, well, those are our graduating PhD students. And now we have a prize that's awarded to graduate students, and that's the Shull Prize. And the Shull Prize is awarded to the top graduate assistants in instruction, the ones whose participation in the teaching mission of the department has been noteworthy of special recognition. So they are Nicholas Dronshi and we'll go on to the next one in a minute. Nicholas Dronshi, nominated by Manel Arando, who says, Nick has been an invaluable help as an assistant in instruction in Physics 435, which is nuclear and radiochemistry lab, this spring semester. Both the students and I deeply appreciate his contributions to the course. So thank you very much, Nicholas Dronshi. That was a new course that Manel was grappling with, and I know that was a significant effort. And Garrett King is the other awardee of the Shull Prize. He was nominated by Saori Pastore. Garrett is a second-year graduate student working on theoretical and computational nuclear physics, committed to mentoring students, and he gave them lectures on coding with Python and prepared tutorials using Jupyter notebooks. So Garrett, thank you. You are part of our effort to bring these sort of forefront tools into the arsenal of all our students, really part of bringing the future to be. Thank you. Okay, so that is the kind of the end of our kind of programmed part of this. We've now recognized all our graduates and prize winners. I want to take a moment right now to thank Alison Verbeck, our librarian, also our social media coordinator. She gathered all the information and created this wonderful slideshow that's made our online experience here possible. And for those of you who are graduating, congratulations, all of you. You made it through. These were unbelievably difficult circumstances this last year. We're really proud of you, your accomplishments, your resilience. We've been honored to have you with us in the department. We're sorry to be saying goodbye to you, but we wish you all the very best in the next chapter of your lives. And I'm going to stop now, and the slideshow is now going to go on, and you'll get to see some memorable images from the life of the department in the last year. So I'm just going to say, from the department to all of you, thank you all. Have a great summer.
And if anybody wants to unmute to comment on photos as they go by, that's fine. I dragged out all kinds of pictures from the past when we were still in person. And I went and hung out at everybody's Zoom defense so I could go get screenshots. I feel all alone out here with nobody else talking.
Thank you, Allison.
Brian was very generous, so you might see yourself more than once, Nathan.
I look pretty tired there. That's nice.
Where are you? Where are you all? Are you in Texas?
Well, that was the CERN accelerator run, right?
Yeah, that was.
There were some long-bearded students in Antarctica I saw earlier too.
Yeah, I do need more than just Nathan.
Yeah, if you see anybody looking particularly shaggy, that's probably why.
I think this was our last No Ruse in person.
Nice.
Please all note the ears in the top left.
It's the tiger mascot right there.
Yeah, well, we couldn't have one with you wearing them and not have one with me.
True.
missed one. Nope.
Do not remember that bottom right one.
Chateau de Chillon.
Oh yeah, right. Sure.
Jeff submitted this one. It's his car he was working on this past couple, while he's been here. I'm not sure what year this was.
Is that a club? Is that part of a club?
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's on. I
That
see
was
people with his last name.
Yay, Jeff.
There's Jeff. I see him now.
How did that get there? Oh, these are good.
Oh, I should have got the one where you ate that giant burrito in Texas.
The ears have reappeared, Nathan.
Yes, there they are. CERN does things to you.
You can see I wandered around campus in its emptiness and got pictures a few times.
Nice.
And this is what it kind of has looked like. That's a working from home situation. So you got to have a shout out to the COVID times here at the end. People in a mask in the hall and how empty it was.
Wow.
Is that Compton or where is
Yep.
he? But
That's
he's in
Crow
funny-
Hall. The lecture halls are on the left. That's the door toward couples going back there.
Oh, but the
Somebody
one
moved.
in the middle is Compton in the library wearing a mask, isn't it?
Yeah, Compton in the library has been wearing a mask
Mm.
since June of 20 when I
Oh,
was
in the
able to-
library. Okay.
So he's the Compton that's in the library.
That's right. We used to have a library, right?
That's my work from home situation at the bottom right. So that's what you're seeing this from.
Nice.
The dining room has never been used more.
Tiger.